braids together in the front just to create that nice part that I wanted. So for the crochet braids, you need a crochet hook, of course. You can find this at your local beauty supply store. And the hair I'm using for this tutorial is the Ultra Expression Cubana Twist braid. And this hair is actually made to braid better. It's kind of thicker and it looks more natural. And it matches closer with natural hair textures. This hair is very thick and it's more versatile, meaning it curls easily. You can make twists, twist outs, rod curls, and so on. So I'm using 3 packs in this video of 1B. I also got a burgundy color, but I'm not going to use that today. Here I'm separating each piece of the crochet braids into 2, so I'm using half of the normal portion in the back. And for the loose braids, I just kind of attach them and just crochet them so they stay put. I don't sew them down or anything. So here's a demonstration of what I do in the back. You don't want to overfill the back, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in a minute. But that's going to fill up in no time, and I want a natural density on the hair. So I'm going to demo the back, and then I'll come back with the specific crochet technique. Here's the back of my head with 1 pack of the crochet braid hair installed, and that's with me using wide parts. So as you can see, the first half of my hair is complete now. So I'm going to go into how I do the front of my head. Since I'm trying a completely natural technique, not only am I going to cut the hair in half, but I'm also going to separate it into 4 pieces. So it's actually half the density that I use in the back. So I'm going to loop the crochet hook through my braid, bring it back through the braid, and then create a knot with that piece of hair. So I'm looping the needle through, attach the hair, detach the needle, and basically loop that hair through the loop I just created. So this is the basic crochet technique that I'm doing through most of my head until I get to where I want my part. If you guys still need help with how to crochet, I have a demonstration video on how I do it on someone else. And I go really in depth in that video, so you guys can check that out if you need the extra help. So for the front of my hair, as you can see, I'm trying to get a middle part here. So I do the invisible part type method, and this is just the simple way I do it. So I insert the crochet hook as normal. I loop the hair around. I close the crochet hook, loop it back through to remove it. And then instead of looping all of the hair through that hole, I separate the 2 strands and I pull 1 strand through the hair. And what this is going to do is just going to hide the knot. So it kind of puts the knot in the middle of the hair instead of on the end, to where you can see the bump of the knot. So that's just the basics of the invisible part technique. It's simple to do, and as you can see, you can hardly see any knots because the knots are hidden. A more advanced way to do this, if you wanted to save some time, is instead of manually looping one of the strands through the hole, you can kind of grab that strand with the crochet hook and just kind of make it in like one move. Just crochet it through and just loop that strand back through. And I'm not even going to be demonstrating that because I don't want you guys to be lost. But essentially in the front, I'm just creating invisible knots with the crochet, and I put as many as possible to kind of hide my braids, and then I go back through my head and make sure all of those braids are hidden. Now I'm going to do something I've never done before, which is blow dry the hair, but thank you to a YouTuber whose name I'll put below. I finally did like a test strip of hair to make sure it didn't burn and it actually got straight. So my blow dryer on the highest setting was actually perfect to get the hair straight while maintaining its texture. So basically, to blow dry the hair, I put the blow dryer pretty close to the hair to kind of minimize the time that it takes to get straight. I detangle it, I clip it, and then I just finish my whole head. And FYI, this was the most tedious of the entire process. Even crocheting the hair didn't take that long. But I was happy with the results. It looked so natural and I only blow dried it. It also prepares the hair for curling, which is optional. So my look is coming along. You can straighten the hair with a flat iron, but I like this look. What I'm going to do is take it a few steps further by razoring the hair, kind of layer it with a razor comb, as well as get rid of the blunt ends. And I'm also going to add some moisturizer type of creamy product and add it to the hair. And as you can see, it makes it look a little bit more bouncy, soft, and ready to wear. And I definitely recommend curling the hair after a while of wearing it straight, just to preserve the style. All you have to do is just add the perm rods or the flexi rods. Just dip the hair in some hot water, allow it to completely dry, and voila, you have curls in your crochet braids. I just wanted to keep this tutorial as simple as possible, show you guys a few things you can do with the Outre Expression Cubana Twist hair. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
And twisting.